Okay, so this week mainly we're going to be looking at dimensioning. So you want to make sure that you have your multi-view drawing done. I just have one view shown here. You want to make sure that you're using the appropriate layers. Okay, you're going to want to have one layer called dimensions so that you can turn them on and off and things of that nature. It'll be good to have its own layer. So make sure you use the layers we talked about last time. Go into the dimension layer to start dimensioning. And most of what you're going to do is up here under annotation. Okay, and most of the dimensions are within here. So we can do a linear dimension, right? And I can click 2 points that I want to create the dimension between, and then I can place my dimension wherever I need to place it. Okay, so again, to do that linear dimension, you click here, you click here, and then you can place the dimension like that. Okay, you can dimension, say, a location, let's say, of a circle as well, right? So I can do my location. I can click this dimension, click the center of that circle there, right? Place that dimension there, and I can do the same thing, clicking this corner, clicking the center of that circle, and have that dimension in there. Okay, so that's how we do a linear dimension. We can do radius and diameter. Okay, so again, you want to do radius when I have an arc or not a full circle. You do a radius. You do a diameter when you do have a full circle, like what I have here. Go ahead and place that one. Okay. The next thing I want to show you is the angle. Okay, so you can come in here, you can do the angular dimension. Okay, and basically you just click between two lines. You want to create an angular dimension between, click those two lines. You can place it there, or you can drag it down and it'll create new lines like that. Okay, now what I think I'm going to do here is, with that, I'm going to show you that you can then move a dimension, right? And all you need to do to move a dimension, make sure you've escaped out. You can click on this guy, grab in the middle, and you can pull it down and put it where you need to put it. Okay. Again, maybe that's not the best place to put it, but you can maybe move this guy now if you want, and maybe do it like that. Maybe it would have been better to do the 150. Again, it doesn't matter. You can play around. You can move these guys around as necessary. So I think I've shown you most of the dimensions on there. The one thing I do want to show you is some special characters, right? So let's say this is a counterboard hole right here. Okay, I can go ahead and I can place my diameter dimension like so. Okay, put that right there. But then I need to put like a depth and an outer bore and things like that. So in order to do that, I click on that. I think I can actually double click on it. Sometimes it doesn't work as well as I'd like. Okay, so if I double click on it, right, and I move my cursor all the way to the other side, I can then come down like so. Actually, this guy, that's the count. So I actually want to put above this, I want to put the inner diameter, right? So that inner diameter is 0.5, but I need to put the, and I just typed in 0.5, and you can make changes here, but you come up here to symbol, okay, and I can put in the diameter symbol in front of it, and it'll put that in there for you, okay? But now I come down here, okay, and I want to put the counterbore symbol in there, and it's not going to be here. So I go down to other. Now the counterbore symbol, okay, is going to be under GDT. And all the symbols that we're going to look at is under GDT. Okay, so you go into symbol, you come down here, you find GDT, okay, and then you see we've got countersink, depth, things like that. So I can go ahead and do the counterbore. I could select that. I can copy it. It's a little clumsy. Click copy. and then I just Control V to put that in there. Okay. Okay, so that'll say the counter bore is 0.75. Now I can include the depth. Okay. Again, go into symbol. Okay, go down to other. And again, you want to make sure that you're in GDT, which stands for geometric dimensioning and tolerancing. That's um, the font that you need to be in. So select GDT, and then you can choose the depth arrow here, select, copy, close, and then I'm going to Control V. Okay, that puts that there. And then I can say the depth is whatever it is, 1/4 inch. Okay, and then I just click out there, and that's how you can add those symbols in there. Okay, and I got into that just by double clicking on the dimension. Now, some other things that I can do, okay, is I can alter some things on the dimension. Okay, one thing I want to alter is how many decimal points I have. So I go into dimension style, which is right here. Okay, and then I go into modify, and I'll show you that I could go into the units, and I could switch it to 2 decimal points, and click OK. Okay, and then I hit close, and you see all of those decimal points go down to 2 decimal points. So again, you can alter it however you want. I guess I have a 0.63 there, so maybe I switch it to 3 decimal points. But again, you just go in here, you go into modify, and under units, I'll do 3 decimal points to get all of that. The other thing I can do is I can make, say, the text larger. I've got 0.15. I could go 0.25 for my text height. Click OK, and close this, and you'll see that the text gets a little bit bigger. Maybe that's good, maybe it isn't. That's a little clumsy. I may go back in and change it. It doesn't matter, but at least shows you how to do it. Now, the other thing you want to do that the defaults on the other might be okay. The other main thing that you are going to want to do is make sure that you go into annotation, go into the dimension style again, okay, modify, and you really do want to go over to the symbols and arrows, and you want to change your center marks to a line, which you'll see rather than just doing the little cross at the center, okay, it will actually put the full center mark in there that we're looking at. So you want to go ahead and do that going into the dimension style to fix that. Now, the one last thing that you might need to include is some text. You can do that here. Do a multi-line, single line, it doesn't matter, but multi-line is probably the easiest. Wherever you want to place it, just click, create a little box, and then start typing. So I could do like fillets, radius of 1/4 inch or whatever they might be, and click out there. Okay, so that's how we add our dimensions. Okay, you do linear, angular, radial, diameter. You can add text notes. You can change the style, number of units, and things like that. And again, most of what you're looking at is up here in the annotation, either the drop down or the text or the dimension and things of that nature.